Hey guys, so I saw Joe Biden's approval ratings was 38%. Um, don't even know what media outlet said that. It was on the radio in the car while I was driving. People are unhappy with his performance. Um, and they did a breakdown. It's mainly housewives and um, working class people, people without a college education, or some college education that don't make six figures. They make working class wages. They're unhappy with the president's performance. And it made me think back to my theory that a lot of people vote in this country um, where they vote for a president, like if it's a lottery ticket. Like if Trump wins, I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to be prosperous. If Biden wins, I'm going to be prosperous. Or if I don't vote for Biden, but I voted for Trump and Biden's president, everything that goes wrong in my life is the president's fault. And I have friends like that, tons of friends, Republicans, um, who, oh, the price of gas is high. It's Biden's fault. Oh, I can't find Christmas gifts for my kids because everything's in a container in California. It's Biden's fault, Um, this and that is Biden's fault. And I have to tell him, like, the president doesn't really command and control everything in the economy per se. Policies take a long time to trickle down to the effects that we would notice, or working class people would notice. The policies that the presidents do affect are basically things that people don't care about, like public health safety is a presidential thing that's immediately effective. Um, Financial stuff like the unemployment checks and the stimulus checks immediately effective by the president. Education immediately affected by the president. These are policies that the president put in place that you would immediately see effects from. And 2020, 21, and 2021 was a year of that. If you go back and look at accomplishments by Biden and even Donald Trump, you could see presidential effectiveness in those key areas. Gas, the economy, capitalism, or capital relationships between consumers and producers, or consumers and sellers, is not something a president could affect. Long term, they can affect it. And I'm not a politician. I don't know any of this, but it's just me being an adult and reading newspapers and looking left and right, and it's just basically what you see. It's not something you got to learn in school is to realize, oh my, well, if Biden did this, then the gas is just going to shoot up. Um, there are economic effects from things presidential behavior. Like if Biden says something negative about, say, oil and gas, um, the oil and gas markets could have a reaction to that and raise prices or lower prices, whatever. But that's rarely the case. Like it has to be something extreme for that to happen. But people are unhappy with Joe Biden, and it looks like, according to the recent vote elections, the country's flipping back towards Republican candidates and stuff like that. I don't believe it's true. And it's Republican candidates, but not Donald Trump. So I think people are done with Trump, but they kind of want Republican people in power. They kind of envision a future, and I'm not sure where this comes from. Envision a future where we don't pay any taxes, but we get high quality service, high quality education, high quality everything with paying less taxes. Don't understand how that would work. The foundations of any good civilization are modern civilizations built on taxing the citizens as well as good management of budgets and stuff like that. And I believe budgets are poorly mismanaged, more so by Republicans. USPS is one of those things. United States Postal Service was totally mismanaged by the Trump administration, where he just let his friend come in and looked at it like it was a business, when delivering mail is not a business that should be developed to be profitable for an individual. Um, but it's a service that's provided for everyone that our tax dollars pay for. And it's a structure like that, or business like that, if you want to call it a business, or service like that, it's all about the management of it. It's not about, oh, we have to change it to make a profit. And they went into try to twerk it to make a profit by lessening services, firing people, getting rid of overtime and all that stuff, hiring less people but getting rid of overtime for people that's there to squeeze some sort of profit out of it. And it doesn't work like that. And now, a year later, one of my biggest gripes from the Trump administration is slowness of mail service. And I'm surprised my gripe with Biden is he hasn't fixed that yet. And I think it's something, I'm not sure the intricacies of it, but I'm just thinking it's something a president could fix coming into office within 9 months. But Biden hasn't really moved on that. Mail service is slow. It's it's first world problems. It's not something that keeps me up at night. But just to give you an example of things that you could look at politically when you consider whether you approve the presidential work that he's doing. I think, like I said, when I voted for Biden, I didn't want Superman, right? I wasn't tied to railroad tracks and I was voting for Superman to come in and time me before the train ran over me. I was just voting for anyone but Trump, right? It could have been Garfield or Sonic the Hedgehog, But so when Biden came in office, I didn't expect anything from him. He could literally like sleep for 4 years and I'd be happy.